Breaking news coming in on the Nnamdi Kanu case, and this development is raising serious questions across Nigeria. What many people are calling the final phase of this long legal battle is now unfolding, and from what we are seeing, this is no longer just a courtroom story. It has become a national conversation about law, politics, unity, and the future direction of the country. As it stands, Nnamdi Kanu remains in custody following his conviction on serious charges related to his broadcasts and activities connected to the indigenous people of Biafra. The court delivered its judgment, and that decision changed the direction of the case completely. However, even though a judgment has been given, the matter is far from completely settled. There are still legal steps that can be taken. And that is why many observers are describing this moment as a critical turning point. If you are following this case closely, you will understand that it has passed through different stages: arrest, detention, arguments over bail, questions about jurisdiction, and intense courtroom exchanges between the prosecution and the defense. Now, after the conviction, attention has shifted to what happens next. Will there be a strong appeal? Will higher courts review the process? Could there be any political intervention? These are the big questions people are asking. Before we go deeper, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing clear and detailed updates like this. If you are new here, do not forget to turn on notifications so you do not miss any major development. Now, let us break this down in a simple way so everyone can understand. When a person is convicted in a high-profile case like this, it does not automatically mean the legal journey is over. In Nigeria's legal system, there is a room for appeal. The defense team can challenge the judgment in a higher court. They can argue that there were errors in the interpretation of the law, errors in procedure, or constitutional issues that must be examined again. That process can take time, but it is a very important part of the justice system. Supporters of Nnamdi Kanu believe strongly that there are still legal options available. They argue that certain aspects of the case should be reviewed carefully. On the other side, supporters of the government believe that the court has spoken clearly and that the rule of law must be respected. So what we are seeing now is a country divided in opinion but united in attention. Everyone is watching closely. Please like this video and subscribe if you appreciate balanced reporting presented in simple and clear English. It helps the channel grow and keeps this conversation going. Beyond the legal arguments, this case also carries strong political meaning. For many people in the Southeast, the situation touches deep emotions about identity, representation, and fairness. For others across Nigeria, the focus is on national unity and stability. That is why every new development quickly trends across social media and becomes a topic of discussion in markets, offices, campuses, and political circles. The phrase final phase is being used because the trial stage has reached a decisive point. Evidence has been examined. So the arguments have been made. Judgment has been delivered. Now, attention is turning to what the future holds. Will there be reconciliation efforts? Will there be more protests? Will there be calm dialogue behind the scenes? Or will the matter remain strictly in the legal arena? Another important angle to consider is how this affects the current political climate in Nigeria. Leaders are aware that this issue has regional and national implications. Any decision moving forward must consider public reaction, security stability, and the image of Nigeria internationally. High-profile cases like these often go beyond the individual involved. They reflect on institutions and governance. If you are still watching, please like this video right now and subscribe. Then these reminders are important because your engagement helps this content to reach more people who want clear explanations without confusion. Let us also talk about the human side of this story. Whenever someone is in custody for a long period, families are affected, communities are affected, emotions can run high. This is why responsible reporting is very important. It is necessary to avoid exaggeration and focus only on confirmed facts and lawful processes. There is also the question of public demonstrations. In the past, there have been gatherings and expressions of support. Security agencies have responded in different ways. As this case enters this so-called final phase, Many are watching to see whether tensions will reduce or increase. Calm communication from leaders on all sides will be very important. Now, here is something many viewers are asking. Could there be a political solution? In Nigeria's history, there have been moments when legal matters intersected with political dialogue. Sometimes leaders choose reconciliation over prolonged confrontation. However, such decisions are complex and depend on many factors. At this moment, nothing official suggests a change in direction, but the conversation is happening quietly in different quarters. Again, if you value this breakdown, like the video and subscribe. It truly helps. Another major question is how long the appeal process could take if it proceeds fully. Appeals can move from the Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court. Each stage requires documentation, arguments, and waiting for dates. That means this issue could remain in the public space for months or even longer. For viewers and citizens, patience and attention to verified updates will be very important. Let us also address the broader issue of free speech and national security, because this debate keeps coming up. Around the world, countries struggle to balance these two principles. Governments want to protect national unity and safety. Citizens want the freedom to express political views. Courts are often the place where that balance is tested. This case has become one of those defining tests within Nigeria. Please do not forget to like this video and subscribe before we continue. We are breaking this down in simple English so everyone can follow. Another angle is the economic impact. Whenever there is political tension, investors watch closely. Stability encourages business growth. Uncertainty can slow things down. So even people who are not directly involved in the political debate still pay attention because it affects the wider environment. At this stage, many Nigerians simply want clarity. They want to know what the final outcome will be. They want peace and stability. They want fairness. Whether one supports Kanu or not, there is a shared desire for a resolution that strengthens the country rather than divides it further. Social media continues to play a powerful role in shaping public opinion. Every statement from lawyers, government officials, or political leaders quickly circulates online. This makes accurate information even more important. Misinformation can easily increase tension, so responsible communication matters. If you have reached this point, please like the video and subscribe. It shows that you support calm and clear discussions about national issues. As we watch this final phase unfold, one thing is clear. This case will be remembered as a major chapter in Nigeria's legal and political history. It has tested institutions, it has tested public patience, and it has highlighted deep conversations about governance and unity. For now, the official position remains that the court has delivered its judgment. Any further movement will depend on formal legal steps or official announcements. That is why staying updated from reliable sources is very important.